guys, we are back with another video. Extra, read all about it. Anywho, yes, it's Stefon Diggs again. Yes, it's Stefon Diggs. No, you see, this is what I'm talking about. I said no one in pop culture knew about Stefon Diggs until Cardi B. Cardi B has given birth to Stefon Diggs in pop culture. So it's sad that he's not respecting that woman. He's not giving her the respect that she deserves. You know what Cardi should have done? Cardi B should have picked up a nobody. But Cardi B wanted to get back at Offset so badly. She went for his favorite player on his favorite team because she wanted revenge so badly. And the revenge has backfired on her. Jesus, I've never seen something like this before, but there's always a first in everything. No, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Stefon Diggs, but not Cardi B. Stefon Diggs' mom is asking the people to be gentle with her son. I tell you, wherever there's a womanizer, there's an enabling mommy dearest. Yes, whenever there's a little boy who doesn't know how to treat women right, there's always a mommy dearest enabling the behavior. So the internet has to be nice to Stefon Diggs. For what reason? For what reason? As a matter of fact, is there anyone being mean to Stefon Diggs? Absolutely not. We talk about the guy getting a lot of women pregnant. That's not being mean because we see the woman. He has showed us the baby. We haven't said anything bad about Stefon Diggs. Besides, the guy looks like he straddles both sides of the fence, and he looks like he straddles both sides of the fence. And we say looks like. We didn't say we were sure. And we don't know if he likes straddling both sides of the fence and is not bothered by it. So when she's saying the internet should be nice to her son, I'm wondering what is she talking about? Because no one is out here being mean to him. We said he's worse than Offset, and we're not lying. He's worse than Offset. Because the reason why we say he's worse than Offset is because he's with Cardi B and with a lot of other women, and women are getting pregnant, and he's still having sexy time with a lot of women, and it's just a hot mess. So when we say he's worse than Offset, we mean in the womanizing way. He's a womanizer. Isn't your son a womanizer? He is. So how is it that anyone is being mean to him? No one is being mean to Stefon Diggs. As a matter of fact, the people love Stefon Diggs. They love his fashion. They think he's a cute guy. I haven't heard anyone saying anything horrible about him. People say he's a womanizer. People say, you know what? We saw Diddy denying that he put hands and feet on Cassie Ventura, and it wasn't until we saw the tape that he did that many of us believe. And whenever a woman comes forward to say a man puts his hands on her, even if there's no tape, we are going to believe it because we don't want to make the same mistake twice. It's nothing personal. It's just that men love to put their hands on women, especially when they think no one else is watching. So when people say they believe the chef, it's not as though they're being hateful. It's just that we know men have a habit, especially if that man is a womanizer. Womanizers love to put their hands on women. The statistic has shown that womanizers are abusers. Once you're a womanizer, you are an abuser. Cheating on women, using multiple women, putting women on rotation, treating them like their cold statistic is abuse. It is abuse. It may not be physical, but it is emotional manipulation, and it's psychological as well. So, how about telling your son to be nice to women? How about telling your son to treat you? Well, we don't know how you would want to be treated. We don't know. So let me not say, tell your son to treat the girls as how you want to be treated. We don't know how you would want to be treated, but I'll say this. If you would want, to be respected and to treat, and to be treated with respect, you need to encourage your son to do that. We're not the problem. We're just watching the circus. We're just here for the circus. That's it. We're just here for the circus. And we enjoy the show. That's it. We haven't said anything bad about him. And he knows once he comes into pop culture. Hello? Pop culture. Pop culture. Pop culture. Pop. The word pop. It means that you will always be seen. And if you're always seen, you're always talked about. With the exception of Kim Kardashian, of course. We always see her, but we don't always talk about her. So, how about talking to your son? I think that's where you should start. Talk to your son first. Talk to your son, because wherever there's a womanizer, there's always an enabling mother. And mothers never see their son as wrong. Never. Mothers will know that their sons are, not saying that your son is, I'm just saying, for example, they'll know that their sons are murderers and rapists. They will wash that bloody clothes, bring it back to brand new. They will put their hand on the Bible and swear to God that the son was home. They were watching their favorite movie together, and they bake some cookies just like the old time. Many mothers are like that when it comes to their sons. And when it comes to the daughter can never do anything to please the mom, irrespective of the fact that the daughter might be doing the most. The daughter may have 101 degree. The daughter might be married, living a decent, respectable lifestyle in the sight of God, going to church. The mother will never appreciate the daughter, but the son, who is a piece of shit to humanity and society, is who the mother will always defend, because she knows the truth. She knows that she raised him to be the a-hole that he is. Oftentimes, they know that they cultured their son to be the a-hole that their sons are, and they know their son's behavior is a reflection of them. They foster it, they encourage it, and they want to tell people to leave my son alone. When if they would just sit with their son, say to your son, have you thought about getting help? Do you have a sex addiction? You don't need to be talking to the internet if you can help your son. You don't need to be talking to the internet, because if your son did not come over here, we were over pop culture, minding our own business. We were over here. We were talking about Kim, Kanye, Bianca, Taylor Swift, Diddy, 50 Cent. 50 Cent keeps us quite entertained, honey. But to see someone coming over here to pop culture, to beating 50 Cent circus, because 50 Cent is a whole damn circus by himself. 50's a clown and everything. But your son came over to pop culture. He wanted attention, and he took it. He got it. He got the attention that he's craving, and he's still craving the attention, because when Cardi B comes on the internet and crash out over him, he ensures that he does a photo op with her because they're trending at that time. Your son is an attention freak. Don't blame that on us. Blame that on you, honey. Blame that on you. So tell your son to leave us alone, and we'll return the favor. Tell him to go back where he came from. And we won't see him. We never saw him when he was in the sporting arena. Many of us don't care. We didn't even know that he exists. And that's just the truth. But he took a man's wife And he embarrassed the man's wife, and he's consistently embarrassing the man's wife. And second account, I hope Offset gives him hell. I do.